know why you're here?
No, I really don't.
It says here you're doing an Ironman, 70.3.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You've only logged 4 activities in the last 2 weeks.
I've been busy.
Oh, been busy, have you? What, saving lives?
No, I mostly make adverts, but I've also been
busy making excuses is what you've been doing. The facts don't lie. And the truth is, you're in a rut.
No.
You're gonna be here
No.
for life.
No.
Lock her up, lads.
But it's true. In these last few weeks, I've hardly done any training. In these months where I should be ramping it up, I've just halted, and the reality is I just can't be arsed. Other things in life have just taken priority. One missed session becomes 2, becomes 3, and you think, well, I haven't done anything this week so far, so I might as well just not do anything at all. Then the guilt comes and it lays on thick, and you think, why am I even bothering at all? And that leaves you here, in the rut. Welcome. We know this isn't a happy place, and we need to get out. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll be feeling better and armed with some tactics to help you break free of this hell. So, here's 10 things to help you get out of the rut. First and foremost, acknowledge and accept it. You've landed here now, and that's okay. The sooner you realise it, the sooner you'll be able to get yourself out of it. Now, you can't just snap out of it like you can do with other places such as Pity or its neighbouring city of Wallow. Getting out of the rut will take some patience. The more pressure you put on yourself, the longer you will be here. Little by little, you can chip away at it and repeat this mantra daily. Something is always better than nothing. Doesn't need to be big, just little things each day that will build up in time. So whether that's just going out for a walk, drinking enough water that day, doing 10 squats while the kettle boils, that sort of thing. These little things will add up to be the building blocks to get you out of the rut. Trying to do too many things is just going to lead to failure. You might do really well one day and then fail again the next day, and before you know it, you're back inside. So, daily reminder, something is better than nothing. And before you know it, all these little things you're doing will add up and start to become a routine. Routines are so easy to slip out of. I'm normally such a morning person. I used to have chickens, and so in summer I'd be getting up at like 5 a.m. and I'd be going outside to get them up, get them out of bed, and while I was out there I'd get my morning steps in, I'd do some stretching and just generally starting my day right. Now I don't have that responsibility anymore, but I still find myself naturally waking up early anyway. But rather than getting up and doing something, I find myself just sitting in bed, grabbing my phone, mindlessly scrolling on socials, and then maybe either going back to sleep and then waking up an hour or so later just feeling really groggy and just not wanting to do anything. Whilst these light, bright days are still with us, I should get up in the morning, make sure I go outside, do some walking, do some stretching, get into the routine of good habits again and replacing the bad ones. And one of the best habits you can get into nowadays is getting off your phone. Now, I'm not the worst when it comes to doom scrolling, but I have been increasingly guilty of it the last few weeks. It's a very serious problem nowadays, and we are just victims to these apps. They are designed to be addictive, but there are methods that can help you cut down. You can set your phone to alert you when you've reached your app limits, or my personal favourite is just leave your phone in another room. We don't need to be accessible 24 hours a day. It is not healthy. And also scrolling on social media, seeing other people living supposedly perfect lives, achieving all their goals, it's just gonna make you feel like crap. And the reality is they're probably feeling the same as you. You're not gonna be able to see it that way right now. You just start feeling like a failure, and comparison is the death of joy. So put the phone down and get outside more. Look at real world things. We have lost touch with the natural world. So much has changed in our lifetimes, so much more geared to technology now. There's even a word for having contact with Earth. Grounding. You shouldn't need a word. It should just be. So lie on the grass, look at clouds, listen to birds, watch the ducks, go in the woods, just anything outside. All of these things will give you a little boost and help give you some perspective. When we're focused on a goal that to us is so big and so time consuming, any deviation from it feels like the world's gonna end. But it isn't. Big picture is, the 70.3 is me deciding that one day I'm gonna go for a swim, a big bike, and a run. And that's it. The world won't end if I don't do it. The world won't end if I do it. Yes, goals are important. Of course they are. And I'm a big believer in pushing yourself to be the best you can be. But when you're in the rut, that kind of attitude isn't gonna help you. It will just make you feel worse. It's, to me, helpful to remember how little everything is. Whatever goal it is you've got that you're currently not doing, it's because you've put way too much pressure on it and given it way too much power. Remember, we do these things for ourselves, for fun. We're just trying to make the best life we can whilst living on this mortal coil. Because, you know, whatever your goal is, if you don't want to do it, you just don't have to do it. But you do want to, don't you? I know you do. The will is still there, it's still within you, it's just hiding. And one way to get it out is to be kind. Tough love has no place in the rut. Tough love right now will just make you cry and strop. Right now, all you need is a hug. Physical one or metaphorical. You need to be nice to yourself. Celebrate little wins when you've done like 2 out of 10 of your to-do list that day. Any little win, you should celebrate it. And be kind to others, smile at people, pick up litter, feed your soul. And if you feel the need to just sit and cry, then sit and cry. The sky needs to rain to keep the world healthy. So does your face. When you've got too much on your plate, one thing that definitely slips is your social life. So make sure that you socialise. Humans are social creatures and we need each other. My social life has been non-existent since starting training. Every weekend is all about getting the training in. And without realising it, I guess I was just getting pretty lonely. So over the last few weeks, we've been making sure to spend time with our loved ones. We've been out in the woods, going on walks, having people over for a barbecue, visiting family. Socialising with other people will just help you remember that there is more to life than just the goal you've set yourself and put it back into perspective. It will make you feel lighter and happier again because the number one thing to help you get out the rut is to have fun. When I started training, I stopped doing all the other things that I enjoyed. Whether that was just going outside and chucking a ball around, doing some sewing, playing music, whatever it was, everything all of a sudden had to have a gain, had to have a purpose, and fun went out the window. But by just having carefree fun, you're gonna start feeling lighter, not so weighed down by this insane pressure you've put on yourself. And you'll find yourself wanting to go out and start training again because you just feel better. You'll find yourself back in a healthy routine without having to force yourself to do it. And before long, you'll be free. I really hope this video has helped you realise that you're not alone, it's completely normal to feel like this, and hopefully you've got some new tactics that you can use to help get you out of the rut. It might take weeks, it might take months, it depends who you are and what's going on in your life, but no, it will get better. Whoever you are, wherever you are, big love to you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.